What's up, everyone? I'm Angel with Fame Train TV, and I'm here with the beautiful ClChe, original member of the SPC and Screwed Up Click. What's up, ClChe?
How you
and
doing?
Mr. Bling. Can't forget Mr. Bling over there.
Exactly. That's no partner in crime right there.
Already. Thank you so much for being here. You look beautiful as always.
Thank you.
So all of your music is just, I'm such a fan of ClChe. Like her music, everything she sings, you can just feel like she puts her heart and soul into everything.
I like to say something right there, and I'm glad you said that, because when you say feel, a lot of people be like, "What kind of artist are you? What this and that and whatever?" And I'll be like, you know what? I'm a feel artist. I can't tell you a flat, a E flat, a B, C, whatever you want me to sing. I'm sorry, producers. I don't know. I just sing what I feel.
Right.
And that's it. Yeah.
Right.
For real. So I am a feel artist.
Well, ClChe, for those of our viewers that don't exactly know, if they've been asleep somewhere under a rock, they don't know about ClChe and your movement. Tell us a little bit about, like, just a little bit about how you got started with the SPC, the Screwed Up Click, a couple of the people that you've worked with that we all know, how you got
to make this interview not so long, because I got history.
I know, right?
Mr. Belford on back in Miss Houston. They ain't calling me Miss Houston for nothing,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, but not to toot my own horn. But you got to be confident in something. If you ain't confident in yourself, be confident in what you do.
That's
know what
right.
I'm no, but seriously, Well, I'm gonna start with SUC since that was first. Screwed Up Click came about. Actually, just me being around DJ Screw himself, loving God, like Screw love. When they say that, this was a man that had genuine love, and that's what I missed from him, and that's what brought so many people connected to him because of his love. Right. So I'm a part of SUC because of that, being in the midst and riding and in the studio with DJ Screw, where he's picking me up. We're going to the studio. I would have been on more DJ Screw tapes, but because I didn't do the long hours that they put in, if you know what I mean. I was already gone and probably missed the time they recorded, because actually when I did Southside Still Holding, we was there at 7 o'clock in the evening one day, and I didn't even record. They woke me up because I was asleep in Screw living room on the studio, like foam stuff on the floor, 9 o'clock in the morning, say, "Hey, we ready for your part."
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my voice was screwed up without them screwing it up at the time, but like that's how it was like at Screw House. I miss those authentic days because it really was for the love of music, but more than that, it was the love and the unity of the people that was there. Because even if certain people didn't get along with one another, everybody got along in the midst of Screw. Right. And that's what I miss that, like, from Screw. I wish he was here, because Screw love just ain't Screw love without him here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of people don't acknowledge, ClChe and a part of a lot of the Screwed Up Click type stuff that they do. It's okay, but I was a part of that because of DJ Screw himself, and where he placed me, as his friend, just period, and doing the music with them, and being on a few Screw tapes, which is 3 years later, and Southside Still Holding. Like I said, I wasn't gonna make it long, but I know a lot of my fan base really don't know, and they be wanting to know the inside type of stuff, because they never hear my side of the story. They hear what other people told them or what other people try to cover up, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Okay, but going back to this, SPC came about when I actually created the Hustle Hard Part 3. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this was 2009 when I did Hustle Hard Part 3. I was interviewing k-rino, and it's on my DVD on Hustle Hard Part 3. Y'all can get it on cdbaby.com. Also, he was talking it in. I was like, you know what? I was like, you South Park, I'm South Park, SPC. Y'all stand for what I stand for. Y'all need to add one more. He say, well, hey, there you go. Legally binded on tape. It's on there, like, and from there, like, seriously, like that Screw love, that's what k-rino brings to SPC, because it's a genuine love. That man showed up at my baby showers. He showed up and really support and really have a genuine love. I gotta give a big shout out to k-rino, because he's a real authentic.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Real authentic. That'll be
shout
a whole nother interview.
k-rino.
ClChe can talk about. Yeah, shout out to k-rino. I got much love for you, for real.
Right.
So as my SPC brother, that's how I ended up being a part of SPC since 2009. So, and most people think it was SPC before I was a kid, or probably even born, while they was doing what they was doing. So ClChe came about in SPC in 2009.
Wow, amazing. So
Yeah.
y'all got it right there. That's legendary history right here. ClChe, also tell us about, I know you're very, very active in the community. That is one of the things I really respect so much about ClChe, because a lot of artists, they go in the studio, they do their music, but when it comes to actually being a part of the community and, helping out there, it's a little bit lacking. So tell us about some of the organizations that you're a part of and some of the things that you do in the community.
I be a part of so much stuff that I just don't even just consider it to have a group name to it because I'm just
Right.
doing it because of the cause. But one of the main things that we're doing is that we have in Houston is the ARC, and that's Artists Respecting Communities, and it's just a foundation where all the Houston artists from every level, from the ones that are mainstream or up there to the ones that are coming up. It's a foundation that we meet and we talk about community issues, and we also utilize hip hop, how hip hop can make a difference in the community. So having those interactions and discussion with so many people, then you realize that you have all the resources you need within this one room. So and it's open to all the artists that are in Houston or of every end. If you involved in any aspect of hip hop, period, and you for helping the community, you definitely should make out to one of the meetings. We normally hold them at Mars 45 every third Sunday,
Okay.
around 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. So
Okay.
it's a meeting ground for positive action and actually to take action, because a lot of artists out here rapping, but ain't nobody getting paid. A lot of artists out
Right.
here, talking about the dope game, but ain't nobody putting nothing in the community. A lot of rappers out here talking about they hood, but don't own nothing in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So you have
True.
to, yeah. So it's kind of like, let's put the reality with these words now. Now these
Right.
characters that a lot of these rappers done built, you know what I mean? Let's put some into the positive ones. They not already put the negative action out and acting on crazy stuff out here in the
Right.
world. Let's put some of these positive words out and act on them.
Right.
I just recently did something with brother T. Ben. If I said your name wrong, please forgive me if I said it wrong, T. Ben. But much love. From the ARC meeting, just generally talking about the cleanup throughout the community. Me and my kids was there, and we was out cleaning in South Lund. I used to live in South Lund. That's one of our project areas here on the southeast side. You know what I'm saying? And living there.
Wow.
One thing I know, what that purpose is for means a lot, and a lot of people might not look into it. But if you're in a clean environment, you can think a lot clearly.
True.
You feel me?
That's
But
so
if
true.
I'm crowded and I got a whole bunch of mess around me, what's in
Right.
your mind?
Right.
A whole bunch
Mess.
of mess.
Right.
And you can't think clearly. So let's clean up our neighborhoods. Let's clean up our
Right.
communities, and let's actually put the action in, and then you'll start seeing minds change.
Right.
So we got to clear up the minds of the people first. So just like we was disrupting the minds with our music, let's clean up the minds with our music right now, because we
Wow.
killing each other over worthless stuff. The
So
value
true.
of life to people is nothing anymore, and it's sad because we're killing ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's with the gun or whether it's with the drugs and the prescribed prescriptions that you're taking, whether it's you that's making the money that's selling the dope to somebody else, because a lot of you don't want to own up to that. But guess what? You sold something to somebody that affected somebody else's family, somebody else's child. So you're just as much as the cause of that. But I've talked to some people that work on that side and didn't look at it like that. And I'm
Right.
like, you don't feel like, now this happening in your family and your son is on drugs now, but do you think that you're reaping what you're sowing because you done did this? I ain't never sold none to nobody kids. But yes, you did. Because when you put it out there and you distribute it, it got in the hands of somebody's kid or somebody's family member, and it ruined their lives. You know what I'm saying? But we got to be more consciously aware to know what we're doing to ourselves and to our
Right.
own sister, our own brother, our own mamas. I see people, some of the dudes, it don't make sense to me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting kind of real passionate on this
Oh,
right
you
now.
good.
But I'm on a real topic right now, so I got to be real with y'all.
Right.
But it's like, I see dudes that sell certain narcotics or drugs or whatever, and they selling it to their homeboy mamas and daddies
Right.
because they want it. But what kind of friend is that? I had them tell me, man, I feel bad having to give this to such and such mama or dad. But then if you feel bad, obviously that's your conscience working.
Right.
Hello? Can we start paying attention to the good things? We can never advance if you don't want to take the action that's knocking you on your conscience, that's letting you know that you already know that's not what it is.
Right, right, right. That's
Yeah.
true. Absolutely. That's so true. Wow. I mean,
Same train.
just like her music, I mean, she's real to the bone, cliche. So what current projects are you working on right now? Like, what are you up to these days?
Already. That's why you see my boy Mr. Bling here with me right now. We started from our Hustle Hard series. I have part 1 through 4, and I'm working on part 5 right now. We left the Hustle Hard block explosion on a high note in 2000. What was the last one? Was it 12? Help me. Help me. We be so busy. He just saying what I'm saying, y'all. We're
Like
good
12.
on TV, dog. But check this out. No, but I think it was around like 2012. So if you've been there, y'all already know. Because I had children, so I kind of had, it takes a lot of work to put into these events because
Right.
it's not just a block party.
Right.
Our block explosion has so many elements to it that is for the community. But we have a great time. It brings small businesses together that's in the community that people don't know
Right.
that is in the area. They're there as vendors. You know what I mean? So now like, oh, you sell clothes. Oh, you over here. Oh, that's your beauty shopping.
That's
So
so
you get the
great.
small business working together. He would have that small. He have a few small businesses, which I'll let him tell you.
Okay.
What he does. But then we also bring the community together. It's by like the older people, the kids out there. We have the moonwalks, dunking machines, and having fun. The mindset of the people when they come out is in a positive state of mind.
Right.
So everybody's having a good time. From the police that's out there patrolling for me. Thank
That's
you.
good.
All the way out to the people that's out in the medias and actually having a good time. We never had any bad interactions. And I'm praying for another safe event
Right.
because it's been so much going on in the community. That's why I was pushed. Me and Mr. Bling was pushed to do this one this year because we've been having so many killings in our South
True.
and in Houston, period, but definitely in our hood. And it was like, I gotta go ahead and do it. I just gotta
Right.
step out. I go to school. I got kids. I got this. I'm doing all this stuff. But then you know what? It was like I'm finna bend my back on this one, and we finna go again. Mr. Bling made the phone call. We at the round table, and we start putting a plan together.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I don't believe in artists paying for shows only for showcases, but when they have to register and that $50 fee that's there, that's artists putting their sharing in for this event because it's not a profit for me to do this. This is the profit for the community to put this event together. My profit comes from when ClChe go press up ClChe product, and I get out there and grind just
Hustle.
like every artist that's coming and
Right.
go out there and grind. So I
Right.
don't want anybody thinking like, hey, you ain't making $50. No, this is your share
Right.
to put this on, and we appreciate that because off the top, when I put it out there, sponsors, thankful to the sponsors, Moss number 45, GMT Radio. I don't want to call here. I might miss out some people. Yes, I see you, DJ Spaz, trying to tell me to smile, but I have to think right now. GMT Radio. I have another one. Give another interview. Country Players. We also have Mr. Cap, Mr. Capism. Come on now, Mr. Cap as sponsors, and it's so many more, y'all. Our print flyers, Big Bellies off of Cullen, that's sponsoring this event. Oh, Hop, that's Houston Outreach. Yes, Hip Hop Helping the Hood nonprofit, which is Showtime nonprofit. And I'm just saying, like, I can go on. Y'all gotta listen. I try to post them so people can
Right.
see them.
All right.
Fame Train, yes, as a sponsor. So we have so many radio stations and video media and so many food restaurants. So that means if they sponsoring y'all, they got some good prizes that's gonna be out there for HHBA6. I know I'm talking fast, y'all. That's because I'm trying to get it all in. I have a lot going on. So here, Puck.
And you don't have to talk fast. You can just take your time.
Hey.
It's all good.
Hey, I can slow it down, man. This is Mr. Bling. I represent Mr. Belford on back. I'm for the community. At all times, I have small kids. I like to bring my kids out, and we have a wonderful event every year. A good turnout, no problems, like she said. And
Awesome.
we have everything out there that the kids could want, and we have people that's speaking for us. Like guest speakers. They speak positive of. So it'd be basically a good turnout, and I like to be a part of that. With ClChe, because
Yeah.
I'm with that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we definitely need that in the community. I mean, we definitely commend y'all for coming together and doing that. It sounds so awesome. So everybody be sure to, if you're an artist and you want that exposure, go ahead and book your slot.
At ilovemisshouston.com. That's where you register.
All
I
right.
love misshouston.com.
I love Miss
Houston.
.com already. Make sure y'all get on that. Well, I mean, you want to tell everybody all your social media contacts, like how can we book you? How can we find you?
Definitely. First, I want to say that Beautiful Metal album is coming soon. Y'all know y'all been hearing the Beautiful Metal single on YouTube, and I've been working on it. When you independent, you can put it out when you ready. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to have it ready for y'all for July 2nd. Beautiful Metal album is coming. We're gonna have it ready. There you go. See, when you have your team that back you, you can do so much more.
That's right.
Unity, we can do so much more. I cannot close out this interview without saying the ultimate highlight of the HHBX6. And that is the Peace in the Hood walk, led by the No More Bloodshed peace movement with Brother Derek Muhammad and Pastor E.A. Decker. Y'all, get your t-shirts off my website. I love MissHouston.com. They're neon green. They say Peace in the Hood, designed by Mr. Cap. Y'all, when I say this is like the highlight, this is kicking off the block explosion. This is where we all need to connect together at noon, July 2nd, on the corner of MLK and Reed Road. You're not going to miss us. We're going to be out there at noon getting ready to kick off the block explosion with a peace walk because we're standing for peace. We don't want no more bloodshed in our neighborhoods.
Right.
We don't want no more young kids listening to music thinking it is what it is to go and kill this person or get a gun. I always got to have a gun to protect myself. I got to sell dope. It's more to life than that. And we have to show our upcoming generation that. We have to show them that. If they don't see it, they're not going to know. They're only going to know what the media, and we all know that the media ain't publicizing what it really is, you know, because Houston, we got to come together. North side, south side, east side, Harlem, Clark, Homestead, I don't care where you're from. We got to come together. Meet us on the corner of MLK and Reed Road. This July 4th weekend on that Saturday, the whole city is coming out. I expected this year, we always have a huge turnout where it's over 1,000 people out there. So I'm expecting even more this year on July 2nd.
That's so great.
Noon. Meet me on the block. You know what I'm talking about? It's still, don't get it twisted. Still hood but safe. Don't get it twisted now. Like, meet me on the block for real. Now, this is for a real cause to meet me on the block with. Shout out to Fame Train, social media. And this is what happens every time y'all see an interview or a show
Already,
with
it's
ClChe.
real.
Because my kids are with me. And they're going to be with me out there. So y'all bring the kids out to this event because they're going to be, we also having a food drive. Please bring food because we go to doors. We go to doors in low-income neighborhoods and in their apartment complexes. And we're going to take it. Yeah, we're going to take it to them. Like, with the Greenhouse International Church with Pastor E.A. Deckard, I actually been on these No More Bloodshed peace walks, and these walks were peace walks, and we were delivering groceries, and they weren't just giving you boxed up and canned goods. They went to the store, and they bought you fresh chicken, and they had some meat in there.
Right.
And some of those people, like Brother Derek Muhammad said, he say some of those people, he say might have didn't need it, but they was thankful for it, but it was some of those people that didn't have nothing, and that was the only meal that they didn't have.
Wow.
You know, that was there, and they really appreciate it. So actually, people, you can talk about it. They can watch it on YouTube. They can watch it on Facebook. Right. But when you're there and you're meeting us to go and help the communities and you're knocking on the doors and you're actually there with those people and you really see what our community is, it's totally different than watching it from your mobile phone, baby.
That's true.
It's real out here. So, with that being said, it's going down HHBX6, July 2nd. Y'all meet us on the block at noon for the Peace in the Hood walk. And following that, we have a host of artists from Houston, even ClChe. Oh, man, it's going down. ClChe, I'm performing live. Mr. Cal performing live. K-Rino is performing live. We also have, who else do we have on the roster? My girl, Rawty. We calling out Miss Toy all the way from Cali. That is the plan to get her back down here. Miss Toy, she always stands up for the community with us, point blank. We have some authentic people. I'm honored to say, as the host, Mr. Cap being one of my hosts on HHBX6, I also have an original host of the block parties that go down in Houston. Like, he's the king of the block parties from before my time, and I have to give homage. So I called him and asked him to host this event. Big shout out to Big Metro. I got to give a shout out to my original, because if you don't know your history, you don't know what it really is out here in the H, because it's a lot of the history being covered up, just like our black history being covered up. So y'all know, y'all come out here because I'm having some authentic, real, original H-Town people. What you want me to do, baby? You can talk to me. We live. He want me to talk about me. See, I need that help because I need my backing. See, y'all, it's all good. Please don't edit this. It's real. And my music, definitely. Y'all can check out my music on cdbaby.com. You can also check it out on iTunes. It's on all the digital sites, as well as you can hit me up. I can PayPal you, and it will be loaded on my ilovemisshouston.com. Y'all, I'm building it. Y'all work with me. I'm doing a million different things, but I promise I ain't lacking on none of my music because I do it straight from the heart regardless. You can't pay me to do my music, but you will pay me to do business. But you can't pay me to do my music. You feel me? I love this. So I'm going to keep real, for real. I'm going to keep real music pumping out there. And we just, can I say something real? Since we're being real? Y'all know I'm going to say it anyway. Oh, my goodness. H-Town. Where you at? Stand up. What a song there. What you know what I'm saying?
Come out, H.
Southside Battle Rock, you know what I'm talking about. It's ClChe, man. Come on, where's that H-Town swag? I'm waiting on you. I'm bringing it back. I ain't changing. Miss Houston finna give you nothing but an H-Town sound. I love our authentic sound. So, I'm bringing that. You want to say something? Say something. And it go down just like that.
Yeah, we on Fame Train TV. It's your boy Spaz. We got ClChe in the building. Boom.
Justice or else. Let's talk a little bit about how we got to this point, though. Since you want to act like we're against the world, we ain't got no other choice.
How can we scream for justice when we killing each other? Working for them feds just to stand on your brother. They set the system up cause they knew that you would tell, that you would still get caught up and put in jail. They got a head count on who gon' get out, go right back to jail. They poisoning our crops and saying that it's a cancerous cell. They locking us up and saying that we killing ourselves. R.I.P. Sandra Bland, we know you ain't do it yourself. Gotta strategize with a strong mind. Don't let the industry play up off your own grind. Pay attention who the record labels wanna sign. Publicizing how they can control the blind. Lead the blind, it's time to rise now. Are you ready for the revolution? Are you ready for the revolution? You ain't ready, it's still taking place. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? My great grandma told me when she was out working in the field that this land here we own. So stand up and take your 40 acres home. Okay, God ain't meant for us to live in poverty. So I'm coming out that trap that they set for me. You wanna be cool, so you listen to that dangerous rap. That same rap that got that boy screaming gangster that got clapped. That same rap that got your baby girl stripping, selling dope in the trap. In the hood, we ain't got passports, so how we get cracked? The resource is the source that give you equal eyes. They want you discombobulated where your brain is fried. They call H-time, the city of slow down. I was ready to tell all my homies started dying. I never wish death on my people ever. So my people, please, won't you get up on my level? Justice or else I see millions come together. But at the same time, many were scared to step up. You breathe, while Eric Gardner couldn't breathe. You walk, while Michael Brown couldn't leave. Families left to grieve, while killers walked free. And the whole damn shooting was on the TV. How many more of our kids getting gunned down in these streets before you get up? Stand up and take justice seriously. Are you ready for the revolution? Are you ready for the revolution? If you ain't ready, it's still taking place. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey, my great grandmama told me when she was out working in the field that this land here we own. So stand up and take your 40 acres home.
Life is a struggle and pain.
It's a struggle and
Sunny
pain.
days full of the
I can't
rain.
see it all the same.
We to maintain.
Help me, Lord. I don't want to die if I'm living in vain. I said,
Life is a struggle and pain.
hey, oh,
Sunny days full of the
can't
rain.
see through the raindrops. Need you to help me, Lord. I don't want to die in vain.
Sometimes I just wanna scream.
But I know G.O.D. gon' make it right for me. When I feel like I can't take no more of these rugged streets, I let him take over. Now my mind is free from worries. So many negatives I can't fall. I got my achievements and positives posted on my wall. If I make any more mistakes, I cannot learn from them all, cause I'm grown now. I found him, so you know I'm strong now. You might wanna think it, cause you never know when it will you be standing when it's and to my brothers on the home, what you gonna do when it's home? Will you be here for your child to have a shoulder to lean on? Will you be standing? Girl, you might wanna think it, cause you never know. Will you be standing when it's home? Now check this. And to my brothers on the path, they had a baby, but what the plan for that lady? She started talking to the Lord and she asked him, please save me. How I got myself in this place? See, I got a job with this pimp out paying none of the money I make for me, and motels for me and my baby stay. Oh, girl, I hope that you think it over, cause God is looking for his soldiers. Time to get it, it ain't time to cry, or you gon' need a boat for the tears while the world is passing you by. Know what I'm talking about? Your daddy's so dope, so now the brothers clocking, and now the brothers ballin'. But not only the bros, but his friends is jocking. Now the feds is watching, and that friend is jealous of his pockets. And he told the feds everything he knew and volunteered that they should lock him down. You might wanna think it, cause you never know when it's over. Will you be standing when it's over? And to my brothers on the phone, what you gonna do when it's over? Will you be here for your child to have a shoulder to lean on? Will you be standing? Oh, girl, I wanna think it, cause you never know. Will you be standing when it's over? And for my brothers on the phone, hey, will you be standing when it's over?